Hi, I'm Jim McKillop with Clarkson News. I'm here with Creed Blankenship, local resident. Creed, I heard you have an interesting middle name.
My middle name is Vincenzo.
Vincenzo. What is that? What background does that represent?
That represents my Italian heritage.
Italian. Very interesting. Do you celebrate your Italian heritage? Are you proud of it?
I am very proud of it.
Interesting. So, I'd like to get to know more about your out-of-school activities, more of your extracurricular activities. What do you do for fun?
I do baseball, fencing, and cowboy action shooting.
Very cool. All those are three interesting things. Where do you do each of the three?
Baseball, I usually play Parks and Rec. Fencing, I belong up at Oakland Blades. It's up in Ortonville. It's run by Mr. Olson. And for cowboy action shooting, I usually practice at Benton Lake Sportsman's Club.
Now, for people like me in the audience who don't know much about cowboy action shooting, could you inform us a little bit about what that's about?
Okay. So you would use two single-action revolvers, meaning you would have to cock the hammer and pull the trigger at two separate actions. You can use a lever-action rifle and either a double-barrel shotgun, a pump-action 1897 shotgun, or a lever-action 1887 shotgun.
Interesting. Which of the three is your favorite to shoot?
My favorite, that's got to be the 1887 shotgun. That's the shotgun I use.
So when you do this, is it in competition or is it recreational?
I do a lot of competitions. I've been to the state championship, and every year since I was 9 when I started,
Wow.
I've been to a couple
Impressive.
regional. I've even been to the World Championship
Wow.
last year.
Wow. Where was that?
That was out in New Mexico.
Wow, New Mexico, huh? Was that a fun trip?
It was.
Wow. Impressive. So, is this a family affair? Or did you just shoot by yourself?
Yes, actually, both my parents and my little brother do it as well.
Wow, sounds cool. What do you all compete in the same bracket, or how does that go?
Well, no, because my little brother, he's a different age level than me, so he competes in the 14 to 16 age range. And there's also different categories based on how you shoot your pistols. For example, like my father, he shoots one pistol one-handed, so he would shoot in the duelist category.
Okay.
And my mom also shoots in that category, except she shoots in the ladies duelist category. And me, right now, I shoot in the gunfighter category, meaning you shoot two pistols in two hands at the same time.
Very interesting, very interesting. Now I'd like to move on to what's your future plans for college and whatnot?
I plan to attend Central Michigan for education.
Why'd you choose education?
I'm leaning towards special education right now, mostly because of my little brother who has autism. Because of him, I've had a lot of opportunities to interact with other kids who have autism as well, and other special needs.
That's very noble, very noble. Do you know how much of an impact has your brother had in your life?
He's got to be number one most influential person in my life.
You spend a lot of time with him?
Yes.
It's a close bond. It's a beautiful family. It's a beautiful family. Yes. What do you like about Central's campus?
I took a couple visits up there in the summer, and I really like it. It's pretty big, but it's not so big enough that I'm overwhelmed or anything. Everything's, I feel, within pretty good range.
And the food sounds good?
Food is very good.
You tried the food?
Yeah, we went up there for a day and we got that lunch.
Do you have a favorite you're ready to eat all year?
Not really. I like it.
Good, very interesting. So do you plan on, when you go to college, how do you think you're going to maintain a relationship with your family and your brother?
Well, we're actually not going to be too far away. I don't have a car right now, but maybe I will then. I maybe come home every other weekend.
Okay.
Also, we got a new computer, so we could probably Skype.
Yeah, very interesting, very nice. So, about Central, do you have a roommate plan yet, or are you going in as single?
I don't have a roommate yet. I don't know any of my friends that are going to Central, so it's basically just wait and see where the dice fall.
Okay, very interesting. And so, in special education, tell me a little bit more about that. What is the requirements for taking the education?
Well, your first 2 years, that's basically your pre-stuff. That doesn't have much to do with it. And then, you have your 2 years of actual, education, and it's actually kind of the double major, because, you do special education, but you also do a certain subject, like science or something like that, in either kindergarten through 8th grade or 6th grade through 12th grade.
Very interesting.
And you have to go to school for 5 years, because the last year, technically, it's student teaching.
Okay.
And for special education, you would actually student teach half the year special education and half the year at general education.
Okay. Very interesting. With Clarkson News, I'm Jim McKillop, signing off.